So, this is a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. And let me guess, you click on this video because of the title and thumbnail, right? Don't worry, I don't blame you. A detailed camera review of this beast in 2025. Spoiler alert, prepare to be blown away because this smartphone is still the GOAT in 2025. I mean, for the price of $200 to $300, you are getting top of the line picture and video quality that will make you wonder if you accidentally walked into Flagship section of the store. Sure, the hardware is a bit vintage, but the software, oh boy, it's like Samsung sprinkled some AI magic on this thing. These features aren't gimmicks, they are the real deal. I have reviewed tons of mid-range smartphones in this price segment, and let me tell you, none of them come close to the level of detail, sharpness, clarity, and dynamic range that this phone's cameras deliver. So friends, stick around till the end of this review to see how the Galaxy S21 Ultra is still pulling off these amazing camera feats even in 2025. And hey, if you are new here, then please hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss a review video like this one. Who knows, I might just convince you to ditch that brand new shiny mid-range smartphones for an old flagship gem. Alright, so let's start from daylight photos. So friends, you know, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra was the camera king back in its launch year. And guess what? It still got those royal genes. The main camera is like that one friend who never misses. Always on point. I mean, just look at these shots. Dynamic range, check. Details, oh, they're better than my memory during exams. And those colors, just chef's kiss. So, without further ado, let's dive in and check out all three cameras. Spoiler alert, they are awesome. Now, friends, as you can see, all three cameras are absolute showstoppers. I mean, just look at these shots. It's like the camera had a group meeting and decided to be overachievers. The color accuracy, spot on across all three lenses. Seriously impressive. White balance, dynamic range. They are out here flexing like they are on a camera Olympics podium. But here's the fun part, the bokeh. It's like each camera has its own personality. Just look at the 3x lens with that dreamy cinematic bokeh. It's like it's auditioning for a Hollywood movie. And the 1x, that strong, creamy blur, thanks to its bigger sensor size and wider aperture. Bigger isn't always better, but here, it's a win-win. Oh, and wait, check out this shot. It's my favorite. The dynamic range, the crazy level of details, image quality. It's hard to believe that this is from a 4-year-old flagship smartphone. This, my friends, is why I'll always root for old flagships or those new mid-range kids on the block. Back in their glory days, these flagship smartphones had the creme de la creme of camera sensors, cutting-edge image algorithms, and HDR that could make your jaw drop. And thanks to Samsung software updates, they have aged like fine wine. And let's not forget the telephoto camera. It's like the magnifying glass Sherlock Holmes wished he had. Those extreme close-ups, stunning. Now, let me introduce you to the 10x telephoto lens. This one's the Hulk of the bunch. It's big, it's powerful, and it's ready to blow your mind. Let's dive in. Now friends, tell me you're not impressed. I mean seriously, look at these shots. You're talking 4 top-tier camera sensors, all packed into a phone that costs just around $240. Yes, you heard that right. That's less than what people spend on fancy headphones, or dare I say, overpriced coffee subscriptions. And let me tell you, if you showed these pictures to someone who's not in on the secret, they'd be like, wow, which DSLR did you use for these? Those 3x and 10x shots, they are giving off some big professional vibes. The details, the color reproduction, the wow factor, it's all here. I mean, this 10x telephoto lens is just not a camera. It's a game changer, a showstopper, a mic dropper. But hey, let's not carry it away. As amazing as this 10x lens is, it does come with one little catch. It's a diva in the light. With an f4.9 aperture, it's not exactly the right angle of the group. So make sure you got some good lighting or it'll throw a tantrum. The 3x though, the 3x is all-rounder of the squad. It doesn't care if it is bright or gloomy. It just delivers every time. Now friends, brace yourselves because this camera can zoom all the way to 100x. Yeah, you heard me, 100x. Let that sink for a moment. Honestly, tell me, how are you not rushing to buy this smartphone already? I mean seriously, which other phone at this price point is giving you that power of telescope in your pocket?
Now, I get it. These shots beyond 30x aren't winning any photography awards anytime soon. But come on, it's still 100x. Just the fact that you can pull this off with a smartphone is enough to blow your mind. And if you are zooming all the way in, say a group of people in those 100x shots, they can actually turn out pretty cool. But let's be real, most of you probably aren't clamoring to make 100x zoom shots your daily go-to. And that's fine. Me, I'd still use it every day because, well, my eyesight isn't exactly 2020. Why squint when you can just zoom in on live? Am I right? And hey, let's talk about the real showstopper, moonshots. Yep, this smartphone can actually capture the moon. Now, I was super pumped to test it out and flex my astrophotography skills, but as my luck would have it, the moon decided to be 5% phase that night. So instead of a majestic full moon, I got a teeny tiny crescent. But guess what? Even those 5% moon shots turned out amazing. If the moon had an Instagram, I definitely repost my pictures. Now, speaking of low light shots, the Galaxy S21 Ultra holds its ground pretty well. Not blow your mind amazing, but good. And let's be real, it's a smartphone from 2021. But even by today's standards, it's still pulling off some solid low light wizardry. Sure, the ultra-wide and the telephoto cameras have narrower apertures compared to the main camera. But if there is enough light, the shots are clean and glossy. And of course, when the light goes poof, so does the quality. Hella noise. And the night mode, it's there for just 3 of the cameras. But the poor 10x telephoto lens sets this one out, which honestly makes sense. With an aperture of f4.9, it's like trying to see the stars through a keyhole. Great for daylight, but nighttime, not so much. Still, for a phone that's been around for a few years, it's punching way above its weight class in the low light game.
And yeah, if you are enjoying this video, then a sub to the channel will be satisfying. Now, let's talk portraits, and oh boy.
Now, you can take portraits from not one, but 2 cameras on this beast. And if you ask me, the 1x option is like that one friend who's always there but doesn't quite bring the party vibes. Mainly because of the focal length. But the 2x and 3x, oh boy, they are the rock stars. I mean, just look at the subject separation, the crisp details, and the overall image quality. It's practically screaming professional DSLR vibes. Honestly, if you posted these shots online, someone might just ask you what lens you used. At that point, feel free to casually say, "Oh, just my phone," and watch their jaw drops. And here's the cherry on top, you can adjust the blur. Yes, you get to be in the full control, like a photo editing wizard, tweaking that dreamy bokeh effect either before or after taking the shot. It's like a magic wand for your portraits. Now that's what I call versatility.
And selfies, out of this world.
Well, this 40 megapixel selfie camera is like having front row seat to a flagship photography. I mean, it's basically a rear camera disguised as a selfie shooter. And with that wider aperture, it takes things to a whole new level, as you can clearly see. And let me just say, wow, the skin tones, I don't mean to brag, but these shots make me look so good. I'm considering framing one and hanging it in my living room. Seriously, this camera deserves a round of applause for making me look like I just stepped off of a runway. So friends, if you're kind of person who lives for selfies, and let's be real, who doesn't these days? You're going to love the selfie camera. It's like having your personal beauty filter, but better because it's real. Get ready to look like a model, even if your only runway is a sidewalk.
Now, the 108 megapixel mode, oh man, the details are insane.
You can also dive into 2x and even 4x in sensor zoom shots. And let me tell you, this takes your photography game to a whole new level. I mean, look at these details. This stuff is out of this world. And the color temperature, dynamic range, and color reproduction, absolutely top notch. It's crazy to think that I am snapping a full 108 megapixel shots, yet it looks just as crisp as any regular picture. But with that beautiful background blur and some serious pro level image processing. Talk about magic happening behind the scenes. And wait for it, macro shots. But not those gimmicky 2 megapixel or 5 megapixel look at the tiny ant macro shots you get on most smartphones. No, these are the real deal, taken from the ultra-wide and the telephoto camera. So, for those of you who enjoy getting up close and personal with your subjects in a non-creepy way, this is a major win. Enjoy those macro shots without having to squint at the screen wondering what you're actually looking at.
Now let's move on to AI features that these smartphones offer, because trust me, these are not your average gimmicks. They are the kind of tools that make you go, why don't all the phones have this?
Well friends, let me tell you, the Galaxy store is packed with tons of apps, but my absolute favorite has to be this gem called Galaxy X. If you're rocking a Samsung phone, you're gonna fall in love with that. Seriously, it's like having a personal AI assistant for your photos and videos. You can create videos and edit photos using AI. And one of the coolest features is the thing called Remaster. With the power of AI, it magically enhances your photos, and honestly, I find myself using it more than I'd like to admit. And wait, there's more. The phone's gallery and editing app also come loaded with bunch of AI tools, like the ability to remove reflections and unwanted elements from your photos. I mean, that's next level stuff, especially considering this phone is 3 years old. It's kind of like a time capsule of tech goodness. And did I mention that there are tons of new apps in the Galaxy store? You can keep discovering fresh ways to enhance your experience. Talk about making an already great phone even better.
Now let me show you the real attention grabber of this phone. Its video recording capabilities.
Now, the video recording capabilities of the smartphone are just amazing. I mean, as you can see, the video quality is top notch even if I'm walking, and man, the stabilization is just so smooth. It's like the phone's doing a little dance, keeping everything steady even when I'm all over the place. And you can also shoot videos from all 4 of these cameras at 4K 60 frames per second, which is just wild. Now, this clip from the ultra wide, well, you can tell for yourself. Just look at that. This is what you call immersive, high quality video. Now, here's the 4K 30 FPS clip, and let me tell you, this is just outstanding for the Galaxy S21 Ultra. I mean, look at the dynamic range, the colors and the details. This isn't just good for a phone, this is good, period. It's like you got a mini movie studio in your pocket. Now, here's the 3x camera clip, and as you can see, it gives you that tighter perspective of the scene. But boy, the quality is top notch. Not to mention, the stabilization is also unbelievably smooth, like you're on a magical, smooth ride with no bumps along the way. Now let's get to the fun part, the 10x telephoto camera footage. And friends, this is just mind-blowing. It's crazy to think that a smartphone that's now worth more than $200 can shoot this awesome video at 10x zoom. I mean, it's like, how is this even possible at this price? Well, to give you more understanding, here's a clip of me camera switching. And as you can see, it just zoomed all the way to 20x. And even then, you can see how top of the line the image quality is for 10x. Beyond that, of course, the image quality drops, but that's expected. I mean, let's be real, most smartphones at this price point don't even offer 4K at 60 FPS video support. So, to get a full flagship level camera experience at this price is honestly a huge win. It's like finding a gem in a bargain bin. So much value for money right here. And then there's that 8K 24 FPS, which is just next level. I mean, who knew we'd be talking about 8K videos on a smartphone? The details in this footage is enough to make your jaw drop. Seriously, you can see every little thing. Like, I swear, I saw my progress in 8K, and it was a little too much, but here's the kicker. My PC can't even run this 8K footage properly. Yeah, that's how massive and detailed this video is. It's like the phone's out here doing 8K while my PC over here sweating trying to keep up. Just goes to show how crazy the tech is getting. The low light videos from these two cameras is pretty impressive. And let's be real, it's a smartphone from 2021. So while it's giving us top tier performance in daylight, it's not quite as strong when the lights go down. You can definitely see the difference when lighting isn't real. But hey, I'm not complaining because for this price point, it's more than acceptable. I mean, I've reviewed smartphones that cost about $400 and their low light videos looks like a mess. So this is actually a win in my book. Now, the portrait mode on this Galaxy S21 Ultra is so good, I'm practically obsessed with it. Seriously, look at this footage. Doesn't it just look chef's kiss amazing? Okay, it's shot at 1080 with 30 frames per second, but even then, the video quality is still so damn good. But wait, it gets better. You can take things up a notch with the 3x zoom in portrait mode. And let me tell you, it's next level stuff. I'm loving it. Sure, there's some edge detection here, but that's because my friend went all out and set it to max. If you had on 2 or 3, it'd be buttery smooth, no worries. Now friends, you can also shoot some slow motion shots, and trust me, they turned out great. You've got options to shoot at 1080p with either 120 fps or 240 fps, and it's just so smooth and detailed. The image quality is on point too, nothing to complain about here. And speaking of awesome video quality, you can also shoot 4K 60 frames per second videos from the front camera too. Yep, the same level of awesomeness as the rear cameras. Dynamic range, check. Top tier image quality, double check. Whether you're filming from the front or the back, you're getting nothing but premium video performance. And that's all for this video.
So that's it friends, that just brings me to my final verdict. So friends, if you are someone who's just starting out your content creation journey or looking for a professional camera smartphone, well, let me tell you, there is no better option than the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra at this price point. I mean, the photos are so jaw-dropping, sometimes I question why anyone would spend over $500 on a smartphone just for photography, when gems like S21 Ultra exists. I have reviewed tons of smartphones in this price range, and trust me, they all had something missing. Some lacked a telephoto camera, while others skipped the ultra-wide lens. A few were great at photos but terrible at videos, while others were just trash at both. And you know friends, I am not making this up. I am talking about the smartphones that I have personally reviewed on this channel. And honestly, their shortcomings often made sense because of their price. But this one, the S21 Ultra, is a whole different story. It covers all the bases. That's why I 100% recommend this smartphone for anyone starting out your content creation journey or looking for a professional smartphone camera in 2025. You don't need to spend your hard-earned money on something that doesn't deliver. And yeah, you guys might be thinking that, Hamza, everything comes with a cost. And my friends, I have covered all the details on that too. You can find the full review of the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra in the description, or just click the video right here. So that's all for this review. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to never miss a review video like this one. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to answer them. So my name is Hamza, this is Headstick, and see you in the next video. If you want to watch the full camera review of the Vivo V40 5G, then click the video right here. Or if you want to watch the full camera review of the Oppo Reno 12 5G, then click the video right here. Thank you for watching.